For our lesson today, we are going to talk about how writing is telling on paper. So that's all it is. When you write, you're just telling on paper. Today, I'm going to teach you that being a writer is just telling people things on paper. I could write about my family. I could write about something I did over the summer, or I could write about my pets. I think I'm going to write about my family. So before you decide what to write, I want you to close your eyes. And I'm doing this now and I'm thinking about what I want to write about. What do I want it to look like? What do I want the picture to look like? So I have 3 children and 1 husband. So my picture, I might turn it this way because then I can fit more people in. So I'm going to draw my husband first. He's tall. So there's his head. And there's his body. He's got longer legs than me, so I'll make his legs a little bit longer. And there are his arms, maybe a little bit longer. And I'm going to draw his face and a smile. If I was taking a little bit more time doing this, I might even draw his eyes blue because his eyes are blue. I might draw his hair. His hair kind of goes to the side a little. He doesn't have long hair at all, but remember, boys and girls, Mrs. Burnett is not an artist, but I try. So this is my husband. Then I have me. I'm going to put me by my husband. And I'm a lot shorter than he is. He's a lot taller than I am. So there I am. And my arms. And my hair is a lot longer than his. So I'm going to make it go maybe like that. Make hair. Okay. So you're thinking about what you want your picture to look like as you're drawing it. Okay. And I visualized before I did my drawing what I wanted it to look like. I thought about it in my head. That's what it looks like. So that's called visualizing. What is it called when you see something in your head? It's called visualizing. And then I visualized my eyes and my nose and my mouth. So there I am. Then we have 3 kids. So the oldest child is Will, and he is almost as tall as I am because I'm a little shorty pants. So there's Will, and he has short hair too. He's got a little bit of hair. My mom cuts his hair because she used to be a hairdresser. So there's Will. He has eyes blue like his dad's. So whenever you do this, I want your eye color to be the color that it's supposed to be, and I want your hair color to be the color it's supposed to be, and I want your families or whoever you're drawing. You could draw your dogs, you could draw your room, whatever you want to draw. But make sure you make it a little bit realistic. Mrs. Burnett didn't do that today because I want you to be able to see my picture. So if I use different colors, it's hard to see on this camera. Okay, and then so this is Will. Then I have Ryan. He's a bit shorter than Will, but not by much. Ryan is our muscle man. He's got big muscles. And then he has short hair like Will and his dad, and he has blue eyes. All my children got blue eyes like their dad, and I have brown, which is silly. And then there's Scarlett, and Scarlett is quite a bit shorter. She got mommy's height. She is a tiny, tiny peanut, and she has about shoulder length hair, and it's straight. So her hair is pretty straight, stick straight. I'm going to make it go to the side because it kind of goes to the side a bit. And I usually have a little ponytail, but you all know how Mrs. Burnett is at drawing. Okay, now she has tiny little eyes and her little nose and her little mouth, and that's Miss Scarlet. So this is my family. Now, we kind of just look like we're floating up in the air, don't we? Shoot. We can't just float into outer space. We got to make some ground. So maybe I'll make a little something that we're standing on. And then I would maybe add some color to it if I was doing this with a camera where you could see the color. But right now I'm just going to fix my hair a bit. It's a little bit longer than that. Okay, now that I got that done, I'm going to label it. So I want people to know who these people are. First, I'm going to put my name at the bottom so we know whose this is, Mrs. Burnett. And then I am going to add names because when you look at this picture, you don't know who these people are. So I'm going to put Josh. That's my husband. And I'm going to put Katie. That's me. And I'm going to put Will. That's Will. And Ryan. And Scarlett. Okay? And then at the bottom I might put I love my family. Love is a sight word. It looks like this. Love my ends in a Y, family. E. And when you make a sentence, you always put a period at the end or an exclamation point or anyone know? Question mark. I love my family. So it's a complete sentence. It has a capital letter at the beginning and it has a period at the end. Now, does your writing have to be perfect? No, it does not. Does it have to have exact right spelling? No, it does not. We're first graders, so boys and girls, your families are not helping you with spelling. You are to sound it out the best you can do. It doesn't have to be perfect, just do your best. You will add your labels to make sure we know what these people are, or dogs, or what it is in your picture. You do not necessarily have to write about your family. I want to see other things other than just your family. I would love to see your pets. I would love to see what you did over the summer. I would love to see where you work for school, all those things. Also, writers need a quiet place to work. So I'm going to turn this camera around for you. You're going to see me now. I want you, right after you get off of this video and before you start thinking about what you want to write about, I want you to find a very, very quiet place to write. So a place that doesn't have any noise. Somewhere in your house. If your family's okay with you going outside, if they can see you, that's great. You do want to take your computer wherever you go because I have put a little, it looks like a black box at the bottom of this writing thing. And it has a recording of music. Oh, my goodness. Do you hear all the sounds of school? It has a recording of music in it, and you can listen to that while you write. Sometimes that helps you think about what you want to write, is listening to music. And then after you're done with that, please go to Seesaw and show me what you did today. Okay, hope you have a good time writing. Find a quiet spot. Turn on your music. Bye.